Hey, what's going on, everyone? We got Psychostick. This is Heavy Metal and Booze. Psychostick is about to take over our show.
We are taking over.
Yeah. I got whiskey. You gotta kill this flask for this interview. Is that cool?
No problem.
Yeah. We encourage
There seems to be a theme here, and we want to get on board with that theme. So
we're gonna get started then.
yeah, we got a little Canadian club here.
Canadian Club.
Try some Canadian Club.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, why not?
Cheers.
But
Cheers.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it.
start off right.
Exactly.
Right.
It is Heavy Metal and Booze. We have a heavy metal band here with a lot of goofy themes, but we appreciate the themes because
Appreciate it.
if you're not enjoying life, what's the point in doing it?
Yeah. Well, first of all, we appreciate your appreciation.
Yeah, there is
It's kind
that.
of weird. I mean, you could keep going with that one. Appreciations upon appreciations, but yeah, like it's like kind of fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I love my metal, but does it have to all be death and darkness?
No, it doesn't.
You know, I mean, it seems that way, but we'd rather have fun just the way we do it. We're just weird.
But you
Yeah.
enjoy life.
Yeah.
And when you're doing it in a manner in things that you love. And it could be the smallest thing out there, like a dog picking up his sock, for example. Pick up the sock. Bring back the sock.
I like watching horror movies, but I don't watch all horror movies. I like comedies too. You know, that's how this band is. You know, we do comedic metal. There's lots of serious metal out there, so something different.
And there's something I've noticed, like when you go to metal shows, it's like no matter how like brutal the lyrics or whatever it may be, like I see a lot of people smiling and having a good time,
Exactly.
Oh, no.
you know. But the songs are about being filled with anguish. So how can this be? So we just kind of just focus on that having a good time part
Yeah.
and just punch people in the face with heaviness. You can do both.
Well, yeah, punching people in faces, we always appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You know, if you're not punching somebody in the face, then you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Violence, man. Yeah.
What?
Don't push me.
But, Brian?
Yeah, that kind of goes with what Brian's question. What takes priority, writing hilarious lyrics or writing a top-notch song? Or
It's kind of, they both go hand in hand.
Yeah, you
honestly.
gotta have both.
Like, for Psychostick at least.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be a good Psychostick song, it can't not be just ridiculous. You know? So, they're kind of one and the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the way I kind of see it. It's like a whole. It's like, is the song giving people an experience?
Yeah.
A quality experience. So, like, it's, I don't know, like, it all, you never know what's going to make a song be a good song, you know, so it's kind of, like, hard to say, well, it's the music. No, it's the lyrics. It's kind of like an interplay between both, the way I kind of see it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you guys got the new album, Do.
Correct.
That we do.
How's that going?
Horrible.
Why is it
Great.
going horrible? Why is it horrible?
Drink, shut up, drink.
He says horrible.
Actually, this is the best response we've ever gotten to a record. It's
no
hell yeah.
negativity.
There we go. I know there wasn't much in there.
So I got
It's
like,
all show.
I got the smell of it.
This one hit number one on the comedy albums on Billboard
Really?
for that week. Yeah, we're like, and the best part is this is a completely independent release.
Okay.
We actually ended our
Fuck you,
contracts with. We ended our contract with our old label, Rock Ridge Music, and they were great to us over the years. But the contracts are done. We all own all of our own music.
Okay.
We distribute, like, we're completely independent DIY. It's cool to say you're DIY, so
Yeah.
yeah, we're DIY.
Yeah. Do it yourself.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like this is a totally independent release. First time we put out a release that wasn't on a label, and it's the best. It's doing better than any record we've ever done.
Nice.
So
It's crazy.
yep. Thank you.
Yeah. That's always that. Yeah.
Isn't this the CD release party?
Yeah. This is
Sure.
this is the night. This is the release tour.
But this is the final night of the tour. For
Yeah,
this,
actually, it is.
for this particular tour,
This
yeah.
particular part of the leg of the tour, yes. But then we're going to go out and do 2 weeks with Mushroom Head.
That's
wow.
Summer Slaughter tour, right?
Yep, Summer
Yeah.
Slaughter. And then we're going to be doing some more touring this fall.
Okay.
So yeah, once the album's out, you just tour. You know, that's
Okay.
kind of what you do.
Nice.
People kind of want to hear new music. And
Yeah, you gotta
kinda
do
get to
that.
promote the record. So
Yeah.
Anytime you come through Chicagoland, you know.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we live around in the area. So
Oh, cool.
we're
Well, if you have anything you want to promote ahead of time,
oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And we can always hang out too. Drink some beers or some Canadian club. You know.
What do you beer snob?
Do I what?
Do
No,
you do
no.
the beer snob thing?
no, anything.
Anything.
Anything? Oh,
Anything.
well, because we do the beer snob thing. You ever been to Metal Monkey?
Yeah.
We
great
were.
place.
That place is
Someone
amazing.
invited me yesterday to the Metal Monkey, but I work security, so I got off work late. And I thought about it. I just, of course, I couldn't make it because I think that was in Romeoville or somewhere near
yeah.
Romeoville. Yeah.
We've tried it at home, but never. I don't think I've ever been to the.
It's great.
No,
I've had,
place.
I've
Excellent. Their
had Metal
beer is-
Monkey. Metal Monkey is in Downers Grove, right?
No, it's Romeo.
It's
Yeah.
Romeo.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a brewery in Downers Grove. There's so many breweries around here.
Yeah,
I
there's a couple.
I
There's
gotta
some
pay
great
attention
ones
to
around
them.
here. There's
Yeah.
some fantastic ones around here. I love the microbrew scene. Is just amazing.
Yeah.
So happy. It's a good time to be alive.
Exactly.
Unless you're in California where they have water shortages.
Yeah, and you can't have straws. You can't have straws anymore.
But they have really good beer there
need
too. So
straws
it all
in
evens
beer.
out.
Nobody wants a straw in your beer.
Have you been weirded out by anyone who had a straw in their beer?
I've never. Seen it.
I've seen it.
Really?
Yeah, some people use straws with their beer. They suck through a tube, to get their beer.
I don't know.
Do your
I-
thing.
I always feel like it'll be sudsy.
You're
You
supposed to get a better buzz out of it or something.
really?
I've never seen that. I've seen people put beer or ice in their beer. That fucking weird.
I've seen
me
ice
out.
in wine before. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen like the plastic cup with the ice in the beer, like in the pitcher
Yeah.
to keep it cold. That kind of makes sense. But like the ice and wine.
yeah. Everybody's got their thing.
If it keeps it cold.
I don't know. I feel better about ice in wine than I would about ice in beer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, I do ice and
You're
whiskey.
judging
So,
people.
Yeah,
so I mean, I guess
Ice and whiskey,
Hey, just drink it fast before it waters it down.
yeah.
You know.
But to continue on the booze,
Yes,
we got the song "Beer."
that is true.
There's a very popular
has beer?
song. We don't have any beer right now, but there's a song "Beer"
Yes,
by this band called Psychostick,
I've heard of it.
and it's a very, very popular video. And I gotta ask about the artistic value of the video.
Oh.
It's,
And what? Go ahead. In what way?
it was very simple, but very, very enjoyable, and nonetheless.
Well, first of all, I'm glad you appreciate it. Rob, our singer, actually made that using Flash animation. Like, I don't even fucking know how long. It's been over a decade.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did that in Flash. But he didn't keep the original file, so now it's like this really crappy, low-res version available, and that's like the best we can do. Like, and Rob's just like,
He's making it like people are never gonna want this in the
Yeah,
future.
no,
They'll
like
just export it and delete the files.
yeah, it's like it's like he had when he did that, he had no idea what would happen, because it's just a fun thing to do, like let's make a funny Flash video. We didn't expect to like be touring the world years
Right.
later,
Yeah.
like we played Germany, we played with Full Force
Nice.
like a month ago. We played 70,000 Tons of Metal earlier this year.
Oh yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that's a big one.
It's fantastic, it went over really well. Like
Yeah.
it's like so
Sometimes less is more.
glad
Yeah.
I'm glad Rob did that stupid Flash cartoon.
Well, being simple too also has its good value too. I mean, if you're doing
Yeah.
too much, people tend to like not really pay attention much. But if you get simpler, it's like, well, okay, beer is good, and stuff. Throw something randomly in there. It's still simple, but it still makes sense to the
sticks.
song. It sticks, yeah.
It sticks. Literally,
Psychostick.
I'm literally reading a book about this exact thing. It's a weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
show 'em the book.
Yeah, I read books. Reading this. It's
Yeah.
called
Made to stick.
Yeah.
These two authors are really great. I've read
Yeah.
one of their books.
And
This is like a
read,
third one.
Read right there.
All right, here we
read
go.
that right there, very first. It says simplicity.
Simplicity. How do you strip an idea to its core without turning it into a silly sound bites?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's just simple fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we could talk about books, but we're here to talk about booze. So.
Booze and metal and
Took a left turn. Took a left turn with that one.
So how did you guys come up with the name Psychostick?
Oh.
We were actually ice fishing on Europa, and
Yeah.
they have methane ice. And as you know,
Wait.
ice and methane
The Jupiter,
actually.
the moon of Jupiter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so when methane freezes, it actually sinks.
Okay.
It's different from water. So we're trying to ice fish, and that's how we came up with the name.
Really?
Yeah, I've skipped a few parts in the middle, but
Yeah,
that's pretty
like
much
the getting to Europa was a little tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of
Yeah.
boring.
Before SpaceX existed.
Do they have good
yeah.
fishing on the
No,
moon
terrible.
of Jupiter?
No.
No, it's highly overrated.
Well, now you got Space Force too. You guys can join on to and get up there even quicker.
Oh yes, I forgot about Space Force.
Yeah, Space Force.
I'm like, that sounds so.
It makes you want to go home and play Halo.
Yeah.
Neil
Space
deGrasse
Force.
Tyson pointed out,
But-
like, it's not that crazy of an idea. Think about the Air Force,
yeah.
how it didn't exist, and then they had to make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, that's
Air
fair,
Force.
Dr. Tyson.
Yeah,
It's gonna be terrific.
Space Force.
that I can tell you.
You heard of a movie called Megaforce?
Yeah.
It's
I heard of
terrible.
Mega Man.
Yeah.
Mega Man. But anything with Force in it, it's just like it's right there. But Space Force,
Space Force.
we're gonna be the Force into space.
You know what that comes to mind is like little Lego spacemen.
Oh yeah.
That's what comes to mind when I think Space Force.
Make a little Lego spaceship and
Pretty sure there was a line of Legos called Space Force
Really?
back in. Yeah.
Maybe that's how they got
Troopers.
the idea.
Yeah. From Legos.
okay. So let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to some
Planet Earth?
Dew. We're down to Planet Earth.
right.
We're still talking. We're talking about Dew.
Okay, dude. Yes.
Again.
Album. Yes.
You guys wrote Dew. How long did it take you to write Dew? And what was the ultimate outcome that you guys were thinking when you released it? This, of course, came out.
Okay, well, let's just do some history on a breakdown of that album, how that came to be. Our previous album, Revenge of the Vengeance, we did an Indiegogo campaign to build a recording studio so we could record that album and future albums.
Okay.
This is album number 2 from that Indiegogo
Number 2.
campaign. We did that 4 years ago, and we raised like $37,000 to build a recording studio, record the album.
Nice.
Album did really well. Pretty much our internet presence like doubled since we put that album out.
Nice.
So that album did a lot for us. And we're like, that was a good album. How are we gonna top that? But we just wrote over the past few years. We'd like be off tour, and we just kind of just took our time.
Yeah.
And like one day, we were just like, we have a lot of songs. We should like finish them, and then we'll have an album. And that's what we did.
We're like,
And-
surely we don't have enough for an album. We look at it, it's 22 tracks.
Yeah, I was like, because when you go into writing mode, you don't realize. You always feel like you need to do more.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like you got way too much. We actually cut a bunch of songs. Like there's several songs that we were gonna do. And we're like, I'm not super happy with this end. And I don't feel like it fits the vibe of the record. So let's rework it and put it on a future record or whatever. But we really went into crunch time earlier this year. Like we'd had 4 or 5 songs done, and we like cranked out another dozen over the course of a few months. I didn't sleep much.
No.
No, actually, most of us didn't. But we went into studio grind mode, and it was hell and heaven at the same time. I love being in the studio.
Yeah.
I like sleeping though, so it's a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
But turns out well though.
Okay. Now, how did you guys come up with the idea of the name Dew? Not Mountain Dew, like Dew, like D-O.
Really, just a song. There's a song called "Do" on it.
Okay.
And that's the only lyric in the entire
Let's just
song.
call it Do. We all laughed. Like, I guess we're gonna
Dude.
actually do that.
Well, it's, if you look at the history of our album
Roddy, the
titles,
limo driver.
we couldn't think of a title, which is our first album, and then we
Okay.
have Space Vampires versus Zombie Dinosaurs in 3D, and then we have Sandwich. That's a shorter one, but that doesn't count for what we're talking about. And then Revenge of the Vengeance. So like we have like a bunch of albums with really stupid long titles. Oh yeah, and the Flesh Eating Roller Skate Holiday Joyride. That's our Christmas album.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're like 2 letters.
all they get.
Like so.
Discount title.
They just kind of catch our fans off guard.
Okay.
I think it did. Shortest 2 letters is the album title. You know, it was like last one was like 7 words. So like 5 Revenge of the Vengeance. Well, that's syllables I'm counting. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah. So what year did you guys form in then? What did the band form?
18, I forget. 18 something.
1870.
or 2000.
Or 2000, yeah.
Yeah, we got together in 2000.
2000.
As Psychostick, at least.
Okay.
There's a previous incarnation of the band called Asinine, but we don't speak of those days. Because there's a really bad demo with me doing vocals, and
You don't
bad,
want people
yeah.
to hear it?
I don't want people to hear it. Now they know about it, they're going to hunt it down.
Oh boy.
Don't hunt it down. You don't want to hear my shitty vocals. It's bad.
Have there ever been any clashes of ideas?
Oh,
Like some of you guys are thinking, like, that's just stupid. Let's do it.
Be more civil than that, but
Yeah.
I mean, in any creative process, if you have multiple people involved, you're gonna have maybe not clashes, but disagreements occasionally. Yeah.
I forget which producer said it, but he basically said that if there isn't like a lot of disagreement on record, then it's not a good record. It usually does not turn out as a good record because it means that like you have, if people are disagreeing, then they care. You know, and then you like have to work through like why this idea or that idea, and that usually means you have two good ideas. That's what that means. And two people are arguing. You usually got two ideas, and like they're not syncing up.
Yeah.
So
we interviewed we interviewed a guitarist, Michelangelo Badio, and he made a statement. He says if you have to go back and listen to your songs or the album that you made and think that you didn't do it good enough, then you didn't. But if you guys feel as if you did it, you know, the best of your ability and you're happy with it, then of course you go through with it.
I'm not 100% on board with that philosophy, but I see the point.
Yeah.
I think, from my personal perspective, I can't speak for everybody in the band, but I would rather put out really good, more frequent releases than the perfect record. Because how do you get to the perfect record? You know, you're going to be working on it, and you're never going to release it. So
the thing is, like, also
that's how I see it.
As musicians, the things that we tend to be perfectionistic about aren't necessarily the things that your fans.
They don't give a shit about the snare drum perfect tone. Like,
No,
we care about
like,
that.
guitarists care about guitar tone, but
Yeah.
people care about good songs, not guitar tone. It's like, man, this shitty song has a really great guitar tone.
If you're up to like 97%, you know, cool.
So Tim wants to know, when was the last time you had tacos?
Ooh. Oh,
I had a burrito this morning.
Okay.
It's close.
I had some really, really good tacos where in Philly.
Right.
Philly of all places.
That was awesome.
Our buddy of ours, who does not let us down with the food.
No.
His name's Puffy. He says, "I know a good taco place. We should go get tacos."
When he recommends something, you're like, okay.
And normally on the East Coast, I'm wary about any sort of Mexican food because, like, Southwest is where it's at. Although you can get pretty good, decent Mexican food around here if you live for it. But anyway, that aside, I was a little skeptical, but I trust you, Puffy. And he did not leave us astray. Those are fucking good.
Was it on a Tuesday, though?
It was...
Taco Tuesday?
No one knows.
No, I don't
No.
even know what
Nobody
it was.
knows.
Nobody remembers?
No. It was just...
I don't even know what today is.
I don't
man.
remember... Yeah, no.
When you're on tour, you don't know what day it
I
is.
can look at a calendar. And see what
If
day
it ends
that
in
was.
day, then it's okay.
Yeah.
But we've done Taco Tuesdays.
Thanks for the
many
question,
times.
Tim.
Yeah. And then Freddie, he wants to know, is beer, what is
Really
beer?
good.
Is beer really good?
No.
Yes.
No?
I'm just being contrarian now.
He says no.
It's
say-
really, really good, right?
Technically...
Depends on the beer. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Technically,
That's my
I
answer.
think that we're required by law to say yes and stuff as per the song that we wrote and we have quoted to us pretty much daily. So yeah, if I don't say that, then many people will be disappointed.
I don't like sours. I'll be honest.
No sours?
No,
That's
I'm not into them. I've been
had
told that you have to have the right kind. I've had like 6 or 7, and just not my thing.
I don't like ciders.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the lagers, or,
Yeah.
typical beers and some kind of hoppy stuff. But
Okay, so
Ciders are really big in UK,
yeah, they are.
you know.
Especially there was a cider I had over there too. I couldn't drink it. I drank Carlsberg. I was in England. I drank Carlsberg. It was like
Oh man, that's like the PBR of England.
yeah.
that's a little rough. What about something local like around here? You guys are from the Chicagoland area, right?
Yeah, Guncraft beer.
Yeah. What do you guys have that you guys like?
Uncraft beer?
You ever had
Guncraft?
Guncraft beer?
I think they have it here
It's
at the
on draw.
bar.
As a rifle?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try that
At
before
the
the end.
Forge.
Yeah, drink some Guncraft beer.
No, I'm gonna try that before the end.
they make-
It's like a red IPA or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I haven't
They
tried
have a couple
it.
different.
Do they?
Red
and There's
IPA?
also Anthrax.
The Anthrax War Dance is from a brewery in New York City, and Guncraft Beer is the only Illinois distributor that distributes Anthrax beer here in Illinois.
Oh, okay.
And if you ever had a good chance at that, it's got the Anthrax logo on there, War Dance, which is from the song Indians, which is a very popular song. But yeah, Guncraft actually sponsors us and everything.
Nice.
So yeah,
Hell
they're
yeah.
upstairs and a little rifle. You drink some of
Yeah,
that
like
stuff.
I already saw the taps. I'm like, I'm trying that before the end.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that.
You'll
so,
like it
yeah.
too,
I have a feeling I will.
because beer is good, right? And stuff.
Yes, and stuff. We have a sketch for them. We're like,
Anything else you guys want to promote?
Plugs. Probably.
We have a tour with Mushroom Head that we already talked about.
Check out our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Just go to YouTube and just type our name and find our music videos. We have a ton of music videos out there.
Okay.
And if you like our music, our videos are just as ridiculous, if not more so. So,
And you're also on Facebook,
we're on Facebook
and Twitter.
Spotify,
Spotify.
iTunes, and all that stuff. Google Play. Facebook. We have a Twitch stream too.
Okay.
Rob sometimes gets on there and plays video games and talks about the band, and sometimes we actually released "Do" on a Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude.
"Do." Yeah, just it was a surprise actually. We our fans knew we had an album coming. We kind of faked them out.
Yeah.
We told them we were going to release information about it.
And we just released the album instead. So we're like,
You're going to get
"Surprise!
the track
Album's
list,
out now.
you're going to get the
Buy it."
artwork. It's like, well, yeah, you got all that stuff and the album too.
Yeah, why not?
So yeah, but check us out online. We're everywhere.
Awesome. Well, that's all the time we have today for Heavy Metal and Booze. Thank you guys to Psychostick.
Thank you, man.
And, of course, beer is good. And stuff. He said that stuff.
God dang it.
All right, thanks, guys, so
Thanks,
much.
man.
Appreciate it.